Hello everyone, this is Rachel Wood and I'm back here today to share with you some common houseplants and give you a sneak peek of what we will be selling in our houseplant and succulent sale that the MSU Horticulture Gardens will be having in the fall on Friday, November 5th. Mark your calendars. First plant that I'm going to talk about is the ZZ plant. These plants are very popular mainly because they are one of the easiest houseplants to care for. They can go months without water and they still look amazing and do great even in very low light conditions. You can forget about them and they will be fine. It's when you water them too much that they start to have problems. When they are given too much water, their underground rhizomes start to rot, causing plant death. So forget about it for a little while instead of giving it constant attention. ZZ plants can be propagated both by stem and leaf cuttings. Here in the gardens, we have stuck some leaf cuttings this year, which have rooted and started to grow rhizomes, but probably won't be ready to be sold until next year. To propagate a ZZ plant faster, take a stem cutting. Since it has more plant matter to start with, it will grow faster, creating a new plant in a shorter length of time. Snake plants are popular for similar reasons as the ZZ plant, as they are very easy to care for. Snake plants can tolerate lower light conditions and do not need to be watered very much. Unlike the ZZ plant, the snake plant comes in so many different varieties. You can propagate a snake plant by cutting off a leaf and chopping it into parts and placing them into either water or well-watered soil. Make sure that the cutting is placed with the bottom down and top up, or this method will not work. Once the cutting is stuck, it will begin to grow roots and rhizomes, and eventually more snake plants will grow off of the cutting. Here in the gardens, instead of using this method, which normally takes a very long time, we simply take large snake plants that we already have and divide them up to make more. We have a wide variety of these for the plant sale this year, and I am so excited to see how full they get by then. Pothos are a very popular houseplant, which is normally found in a hanging basket or trailing down from a tall shelf or cabinet. They are super easy to care for and grow quite fast, making it a very fun houseplant to have. They can survive in dry soil or in a vase of water. Unvariegated varieties can tolerate low light conditions, making it an ideal plant for kitchens, bathrooms, or really anywhere that doesn't receive a ton of light. More variegated varieties need brighter light and would do better in indirect sunlight near a window. To propagate pothos, all you need is a single node off of the plant. At each node, there is a root node, which is ready to grow as soon as it is given the correct conditions. The node can be either stuck into a glass of water or in some soil, and roots will start growing and new shoots will start to emerge. The spider plant was one of the first plants that I have ever owned and is what started my obsession with houseplants. These are pretty easy plants to care for. They prefer to dry out between waterings and do well in bright, indirect light. In the spring, they send out shoots with flowers on them, which eventually form small plants, which are referred to as spiderets. These spiderets can be taken off from the mother plant and placed into soil to grow a new plant, or divisions from the mother plant can be made to create more plants. Spider plants are one of the very few cat-safe houseplants. Fun fact, the compounds in the spider plants are similar to opium, so when a cat eats the spider plant, it has similar effects on cats as catnip does. For the plant sale, we have a wide variety of plants available for purchase. We have a wide variety of foliage plant, including calatheas, monsteras, pothos, snake plants, peperomia, begonias, pilia, plecanthrus, tridescanthia, hoya, and even more. To care for these foliage plants, give them water whenever the tops of the soil become dry. Light levels vary by species, so it is important to research the specific care that each plant needs. However, most foliage plants need bright, indirect light to thrive. We also have a wide variety of cacti, which I have found so interesting. I never knew there were so many different cacti varieties out there. For these cacti, only water them when the soil completely dries out. They love being in bright light, so put them in your brightest window. Be careful and don't poke yourself. There are a ton of different varieties of Haworthia and Gasteria as well. Thank you for watching my third and final video. I look forward to seeing you at the plant sale in November. Go green!